on? Are we on?
You are on.
How come I can't
You're
see
live,
it?
baby.
Hey, I'm live. Welcome to the Chrissy Chronicles. Hold on.
Yep. And then hear you say that.
Oh, I don't care. I'm Crystal. I am Chrissy. I am the host of the show. I'm going to have everybody else introduce themselves. We do have a guest speaker. We're going to start with him over here. Go ahead and...
sir.
My name is Marquise, and I'm here for the male perspective on the topic. I've been knowing most of this panel for a long time, so that's pretty much it.
Go ahead, Michelle. Or Miss China Dow. I don't
Put
know.
your mic to you, please.
Why we have technical
Because
difficulties
she
at
being
that?
difficult. She know better.
Me and you at the word, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Michelle, also known as China Down.
Do I want to share this? Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Hello. I am Giovanna or Gio. Hey y'all.
Once again, shout out your business.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting that. And I'm
That's
rocking my
okay.
brand today, Black History Month support.
Okay.
Voice
Hey,
for the
Gio.
youth.
Hey. And to all the black and brown people, happy Black History Month. This is the first Sunday of the month, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So all month I am sporting I'm doing black artists. I don't know if everybody else is, but we shouting out black owned businesses as well. If you would like your business featured, inbox me. So moving on. Today's topic: can black men commit to monogamous relationships?
Dun dun dun.
Who wants to start? Because y'all know once I go, I'm gone.
You kick it
Who
off.
wants to start? I personally say no. But under stipulation, there are some circumstances to why I say no. Honestly, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like a man can have sex with one woman and one woman only?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Why do you feel that way though?
I don't know. I just feel like, and maybe I'm old school or thinking old school. I think that when you find the one outside of temptation, the temptation wouldn't matter if that is the one. However, I have been told by my male best friend that when men venture outside of their relationship or have different situationships, that each woman that they deal with serves a different purpose. So
Okay.
whether it's that one person is sexually or that one
Facts.
person is food related, or that
Mhm.
one person is cool, kicking it, each woman that is in his life serves a different purpose.
And that's the thing too. I feel like, for one, there's no perfect spouse, right? So men feel like, oh shit, I get the good sex from her. I got good head over here. She cooked. This girl give me peace. She's supportive. If you don't get that in one person, see, that's why you got to be careful who you commit to as well. That's the thing too. If you feel like you're not being satisfied in a situation or with this person, you should be honest about it. Because that's where I feel like the cheating comes in. Because a man feel like he's not being fully satisfied, especially emotionally. Because men are more emotional than women.
I agree,
Mm-hmm.
but I also would say
I'm
for
ready to jump in.
men,
Come on.
men,
I'm next.
I'm trying to get his
do
pot
not.
stirred.
Men and Marquise, you are here, and Tone is in the background. Men do not
Say it again.
do not talk about their emotional side.
Absolutely.
So it is unfair to women, and I'm not going to say all men, but it is unfair to women to not even know that side,
right.
for them to say, well, you're not there for me emotionally. Well, nigga,
Right.
you ain't tell me emotionally.
That's right.
Okay.
Something
That's
was
right.
going on.
And then they venture off to other women instead of telling us what the issue is. Y'all venture off, even if we have an argument. Oh, I left and I went to go mess with old so and so because I got mad at you. What? That's a
Okay.
reason to cheat.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off right
Go
there
ahead, Marcus, you up next.
because first off, I want to know what kind of dudes you mess with that do that kind of stuff. But
This is
Second
not
off-
just me talking though.
second of all,
Oh, I dealt with some
if a
bullcrap.
man don't feel comfortable speaking about how he feel, that's because the woman haven't made or created that safe space for him to be vulnerable.
I kind of agree. I agree with you on that.
Understood, but is
agree.
that a
I
reason to
agree.
cheat? Is that a reason to
no,
be
hold on. It's nothing excuse cheating.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, okay, for example, I was in a situation
Uh-huh.
where, you know, I want to talk about some of the things that, you know, be on my mind a lot, like my mom, or, you know, I might see a movie on TV that remind me of my mom. And, you know, I wanted to talk to the lady I was with at the time about that.
Okay.
And what she told me in response was, you know, I'm not a therapist. I don't, you know, I feel like I can't help you solve your problems. I'm like, I'm not asking you to solve any problem. I don't have a problem. I just want to express myself to you. So she didn't make me feel like I could talk to her. And when men, as far as mental health, we go through so much out in the street. We got to be tough.
Yeah.
We got to be tough everywhere. The last place we should have to be tough is at home with our woman.
I agree. I 100% agree with you, and that is frowned upon.
And as far as the cheating and stuff goes, a lot of times it's not always sexual; it's emotional. You know what I'm saying? And that's even for men. Like, you know, sometimes you just don't want to be around this person.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So it go a lot deeper than just sex, though. When a man get to a certain age, he want peace more than anything.
Absolutely.
So if he not getting that peace,
I see that one.
then you know, he gonna venture off to find that peace. So
I feel you on that, but at the same time, I do agree with you, because I know a lot of men with mommy issues. You know, whether your mom passed away, whether your mom is strung out on drugs, this, that, and the third. But sometimes I feel like y'all look for that void to be filled in us. We not meant to be y'all mamas. We not here to. We got our own issues. A lot of women I know got daddy issues. I got daddy issues. Like, I'm literally starting just now at the age of 38 to have a relationship with my daddy. You know, my parents were divorced at 11. He went on and did his own thing. I didn't see my dad until recently. You know what I'm saying? So we have issues too. So y'all can't really use that as an excuse. But I do feel like y'all want us to fill a void that we can't fill. We ain't emotionally there either.
Well, it's not that we like, it's not like a tit for tat thing. Like, well, we got our emotions too, because that's being dismissive. Right. That's like a man saying, well, you know what, babe, I feel like, you know, we be, you know, when we be talking, I can't reach out to you. And you like, well, I feel the same way. I feel like you can't reach out to me. Or, you know, just the reversal, or the you know what I'm saying? Like, that gets you nowhere. Like, if y'all gonna basically build or try to solve problems, y'all got to be straight up with each other, and it can't be like, well, you do this and you that tit for tat stuff. That's never gonna get you nowhere. So of course everybody got issues, everybody got their downfalls, but you know, talk about it. You know, therapy is good. You know,
Definitely.
You know, couples therapy, you know, it's good. It's good to talk about stuff, because you had that person there who can say, hey, you going too far, and y'all can figure some of that stuff out. But, you know,
see, my thing with this is too, before you start to engage with somebody like that, I feel like y'all need to put all that out on the table. Hey, my dad left at 11. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I get bitter about that. I got daddy issues.
I agree to disagree with that.
My mom, that's how I feel. You can kind of, I would do
how
that.
soon?
I think
how
I'm
soon
next.
though? I'm sorry. How soon though?
I feel like dating before y'all get before sex, because y'all know sex is a spiritual tie. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all even take that step, people need. Hey, I'm on meds for bipolar.
Okay.
Yeah, I
go through manic depression.
I
got an issue with this. Sometimes I just want to be left alone. Sometimes I need a few weeks to go at home. I don't want to talk to you. I feel like that stuff should be addressed, because then when I'm banging on your window and want to break a window, then what?
You got to tell me though.
You got to tell me.
But I agree with Marquise in the whole concept of like meeting a person where they're at, though, in regards to when I'm having those moments and those times, because it is the fact that men in society are supposed to be strong. Women aren't supposed to be emotional. But just like you said, y'all go through just as much stuff as we do.
Right.
And we don't view that.
Yeah.
We don't view that, because I'm if you were my man, I'm used to you being strong and telling me that I'm okay.
Right.
And what you mean you
Yeah.
feeling sad? You ain't supposed to feel sad.
Right. And that's the thing us as women can do. We can beat y'all down for not being the men we expect y'all to be.
But then we also want you to be emotional. Tell
That's
me
right.
what's wrong.
That's
but
right.
it's wrong
And
for
I
you to tell us
know,
what's
I
wrong.
know, because I had to check myself. Like, do you want it black or white? What is it? You can't keep sitting here confusing this man. Do you want to be a man or a baby? Which one is it?
Right.
And that's where y'all have to break the cycle. I believe that it goes both ways, but I just honestly think that because men can be so emotional, that's why a lot of cheating takes place. I don't care. That's how I feel about it. Everybody has an opinion, but I feel like watching porn 4 or 5, 6 times a day, you have a problem.
I'm up next.
Right there. I'm
Okay.
gonna answer that after
What's up, Thick? I'm trying
China down.
So for me, do I think that black men can be monogamous? Definitely. I think, you know how I feel about this. I share my views with you. It depends on where they are in their life.
That's another thing, maturity.
It depends on where they are in their life.
Mm-hmm.
I say that a lot of people may think that they cannot be, and everything depends upon that person in their life, just like with a woman. You know, I think that sometimes people have to put out, not sometimes, all the time, you have to put out there where you are in your life, how you feel, your feelings. I think you need to have conversations about that early on.
Absolutely.
I
That's what I was
definitely
saying. Definitely bring that stuff to the table. If you got issues with your mama, if you got issues with depression, look
Let
what
me stop
happened
you
the other
right-
day.
Let me tell you
Look what
something,
happened the
though.
other day, though.
So with that being said, is that some of us, including myself, because I am a private person, it depends upon that person. It may take that person to bring that out in me, or it may take me to bring that out in that person to open up that space, like he just said, you know, to make it safe for you to talk about.
I mean, I get that too, but
And
I
you
feel
can't
like
just
if
tell
it's gonna be
everybody your
part,
business.
that's
Like,
true. But if
Nah.
y'all getting on a serious level, I feel like you owe that person. You owe that person that respect to tell them what's going on with you mentally. I'm just saying,
You
it ain't.
do.
If y'all finna be dating and you
You
coming
do.
over my house, I need to know if you on meds.
Yeah.
I need to
You
know
do.
if you break down. I need to know this stuff.
But
Do
the
y'all
thing,
see cap y'all spouses?
I
Or-
do. I see cap
potential?
everybody. I do. I see cap everybody because if you're gonna be in my personal space, just like I'm gonna open up to you, I need that same respect. Now I'm not saying break it down on the first date, but if we've been dating for a month or two and it's getting serious, I feel like we need to have that talk.
at some point you need to have that conversation. You have to have an open dialogue. You have to, you know, confront your demons. Like you have to confront your demons personally before you get into a real relationship. And for me, I think some people it's hard to do that. So I think men, and if we're talking about black men, I'm not gonna say just black men. I'm gonna say with all men. I'm gonna put that out there for myself. For all men, I think it depends upon that person. You know, can they be monogamous? It depends upon that person who they're with.
Well, I mean,
Just like women, not all women can be monogamous either.
absolutely. We talk about men.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
absolutely.
But with men,
That
I
is a
think
question
so.
in the comments too.
Okay, we gonna jump to these comments.
So-
and that's another thing. Do you think men cheat more than women? I don't. I do. I do
Wait,
feel
you
like
said do
women
women?
cheat more. I do feel like women cheat more.
I think women have more opportunity.
Yep,
We do.
and I do, and we're more sneaky, and we never get
And I
caught.
think a lot of times us is when we can get away with it more because
Oh,
with
y'all
men,
get caught.
we
I
get
don't
caught.
know now.
I
It depends. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I don't know.
But honestly, I believe they can be. It depends upon that person. You know, I think with everything, it depends upon that person. I think upon where they are in their life. Naturally, we all at some point date multiple people. That's just how I feel. You know,
I
we date
agree.
multiple people. I think we all naturally date just to see what we feel for that person and where we are. You know, but when you find that special person and you just like, you know what, I like you. You know, I just want to just deal with you. I just want to ask with you that
Do
solid.
y'all understand where I'm coming from when I say no, though? Because a person will get bored with you quick.
They will.
The first person
They
that
will.
hit them with something
They
different,
will. They
with
will.
something you ain't
They
doing,
will.
with something they
Yeah.
do better,
And I
their
feel like with
attention
some
That's
men-
not true.
With some men, they
I'ma
they
tell
want a
you why.
variety. They want a variety of it. With some, they want a variety. You know, just like
But
you
is there
say.
something wrong with that?
I don't think it's
I
nothing
don't
wrong
think
with
it's
that.
anything wrong with it, but
You
I'm
need to be
saying
honest about
yeah,
that.
that's
though.
what I'm saying.
You
Don't
need to keep that
commit.
1,000
But-
all day
Don't
long.
don't
Like,
commit to something you're not ready to commit to.
But the men who want a variety of women are the ones who obviously are not ready to be monogamous. So
Mhm,
so
mhm.
if you want a man, like, women make the mistake of wanting the man that they want to be monogamous, even if he wants to be monogamous himself.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
they might have a guy who, like, you know what, I'm ready to be with you, marry you, let's do this, let's do that. But no, little man and little Trey Mookie
Not
Trey
Trey
Mookie.
who who
Trey
he
Mookie
might
the
make
one
her.
got the good dick.
He might make her feel good. Like, okay,
Right.
I see all the red flags. Like, he ain't got no job. I don't never see him with his kids, but when we hang out, he make me feel good, or we may have good sex.
And that's where the
And that's
mistake
the guy
happens.
who usually not monogamous because he got so much time on his hands. The
Right.
guy who working doing something with himself, he want to focus on one woman. And a lot of times, if a man is going to be monogamous, it's not sexual, it's emotional. He getting that peace. So
Mhm.
And I'm trying to give it to him.
my granddaddy been with my grandma for like 40, 50 years.
Oh, I'm happy you said that. We're gonna get to
And
that.
I'm gonna tell you,
My parents was together for
they-
40 years.
yeah, they
My
argue.
dad died.
They
Mhm.
argue and they talk about breaking up. And my grandma, you just want to go get you another woman. And my granddaddy, he say something that ring in my head all the time. He like, why would I leave one headache for another one?
That's my thing. But let me say this too, and this is where a lot of women fall short. I was having a conversation with someone. I'm gonna let you chime in a minute. And she said, and I said, well, why do you feel like in this day and age it's so different from the 1960s? My grandma didn't go through none of that. Your grandma did, but your grandma knew that your granddaddy was coming home. Granddaddy had some side chicks too. Let's just be honest. It's
Not my
so many
granddaddy.
side kids out here. Let me tell y'all. Oh, well, my grandma, you don't know what grandma went through. It wasn't no social media back then. Grandma was going through that. She knew about Essie Mae. But guess what? Guess what? Earl
What'd you
was
say,
paying them
Chris?
bills.
Down the street.
Yeah, Earl was paying them
In the same
bills and
apartment
making
building.
sure, and, the wife was getting the check. Why they gonna blow up their spot?
Well, both
It
my
was-
granddaddies had 2 whole
Listen,
entire
And women, they irritate me with that. Well, my
Come on,
grandma,
8 kids
I wanted
together.
like the old days.
Goodness
Baby,
gracious.
the old days wasn't no different from now. We have social media, so it's easier to cheat. But it wasn't no different in the 1960s.
And then the side chicks these days are not side chicks how they were.
They don't know
back-
how
they
to
wasn't
stay in
calling
their
them-
place.
They wasn't calling them how they were back then. You know, they had, like you said, full relationships, full
Yeah.
families, full other
Full
lives going on.
Second family.
You know, and because like we talked about before, the reason that happened was because that father was that father, you know what I mean, the head of the household,
He was the breadwinner.
the breadwinner,
Mhm.
everything, and she felt like she couldn't do nothing else but be at home and take care of her kids. That's it, you know, and that's what she was supposed to do because he paid the bills, everything, you know what I mean, and that's why. So that's
And
why
you know
that's
what?
the difference between then and now too.
And I brought this topic up because to me now, in this day and age, cheating is not a deal breaker to me. If I feel like you paying my bills and we happy, you feel like you gotta go get a little different something on the side, by all means. Long as the stuff ain't coming to my house, I understand that men want something different. I understand that now. Oh, I want some. I get it because I get bored too. I just ain't got the energy to go and cheat.
But will he have that same perspective
Christ.
as you?
Hell no, man.
I don't know.
No,
But
he
it's not a
won't,
deal breaker.
because-
But I just said, pause. If you
Everybody.
paying my bills and you keeping me happy and I'm good, I'm not. That's not a deal
So
breaker
then
for
why
me
not
no
get into
more.
polygamy?
Right.
That's becoming
just-
a norm now.
Right.
That's because I don't want to deal with another. No more estrogen. I don't need that in my
Oh,
house.
okay.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
becoming a norm.
And I just just the way I feel about it. You know, I feel like, and I'm not saying all men do cheat, but if you do get a itch or a scratch to do something else, and I really can't complain. I'm not gonna complain about it. I just don't want drama in my life. People be looking at me like, that's just how I feel. Everybody has their own opinion. That's how I feel about it. If you pay my bills and I can sit here and do nothing, like for instance, I ain't worked in 3 weeks now. My bills are paid.
Let me chime in.
And
real
I'm
quick on
chilling.
that.
Go on, chime in. Do you have anything to say? You awfully quiet today. You all right?
Her thought process is there.
I'm just
I
saying
can see it. I
that's
can
how
see the
I
wheels.
feel about it. I'm not saying that. Oh, that's because maybe my heart ain't in it like I used
Right.
to be. Because I was
Absolutely.
passionate about it.
Absolutely.
I'm busting
Marriage
tires
does
and
that
blowing
for
up
you,
spots.
right?
Who has the energy for that? Listen, call me, Essie Mae from 19. Oh, he paying my bills. I ain't seen Earl today. No, nope. But I got a statement that he paid the rent. Nope, I ain't seen him today. Like, who has time for it?
Okay,
I don't
Chris.
have time for that. Time. I mean, I'm just saying.
You know,
That's
I have,
my opinion.
I have my mind be like, I have absolutely a lot to say to that. You know, our discussions are always deep about
They are
relationships,
deep.
love, family,
Yeah.
all the above.
For
you know,
sure.
We agree on a lot of things, and our
Mhm.
viewpoints is mostly alike up until that part right there. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mhm.
Everybody's situation is different.
Right.
Everybody's situation is different. How you pursue your relationships and things is different because of what occurred in your life may be different from all of us.
Right.
So that's why I agree with you on that. So for me, I figure like we're gonna have that open discussion right away. If you want to have a variety, let's talk about it. Don't make it a one-sided situation, because when it become a me situation and I do it, I don't want you to feel like it's a beef, it's a problem, anything there, but I feel like that's something that you have to discuss. I think we need to discuss a lot of stuff, how we dealing with families, how we feel about our views on everything. Just like you said about polygamy, how we view things and what we want from each other.
And it's all what you willing to deal with. It's all what you willing to deal with. I don't want the drama. And am I saying go cheat, go do what you want to do? I'm not saying that.
So listen,
but if
before you cheat on me, let me give you a upground on this. Don't do shit to me that you want me to do to you. Point blank, period.
See, now, I ain't got the my tell y'all, my vagina ain't got the strength.
At 40, because
it ain't got the strength,
baby.
It don't. But I'm just with all
Eagles.
I got that strength, but I'm saying to go fuck off and do that. I ain't got the strength for that.
Let's be fair here. Let's be fair and let's be honest about what we need and what we want from each other, because feelings do get involved.
Right.
Right. With that being said, I'm passing on you.
If you want to fuck somebody else, go on over there. Don't bring your ass up. I am very protective of my pH.
Right.
And just my whole energy period. I can't deal with that.
Soul tie.
If you doing something,
it's definitely a soul tie.
I'm gonna feel it whether I know whether I've seen it or not. I will feel it in my soul. So my whole thing is, I've been accused of being, just not caring. But
it's not that you protecting your energy.
If you want me to care the way you think you want me to care, that equals violence for me.
Shit.
Yeah.
I see it in your
when
face.
I say,
yes,
believe me.
When I say, okay, if this ain't where it's at, and don't do no stuff behind my back. It's Sunday. I'm trying to do.
And that's right. That's my whole thing.
Don't do nothing behind my back. Go about your business.
Right.
And if you say that's what you're gonna do, and I'll be like, okay, just know that my reaction to you is let's leave it right here, because if it go any further, then my emotions turn into violence. So you either want to be.
See, I used to be that girl. I
never was that girl.
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like you're not that person anymore
until they bring it out of
you. So
and that's why I had to protect myself. I don't want to be taken there again. Yeah. I can't be taken.
So then it's like, okay, well then go ahead, and that's not being dismissive or not caring. It's just trying to protect that peace.
Yeah,
and because once that door of violence is open, it's hard to shut
it
that.
out there. It's violence. Yeah. And it could be something else for somebody else. You don't want to play with nobody when it comes to their feelings. And I feel like even with side chicks, like, do you want to put yourself in that predicament? Because you don't know what you're gonna do. What if he decide, I'm just gonna stay home? You don't know how she gonna act. Yeah. So then you bringing that to me.
The man has to know who he dealing with too. When you're dealing with a side chick, I've not seen I have people come sit across my table all the time, and they tell me all their business. People who get comfortable with me, they come tell me all their business, and I be sitting there like,
that's too much, girl. You do. That's why
I've said in. Come on, let's go. We finna go whoop somebody. I done sat there and cried with some people, and it's like, if you're not being honest, it all boils down to honesty. If you are not being honest, you have to be honest with the people that you're dealing with. Especially now, we are in a very violent time. We got, everybody. I got my CCW and don't know how to shoot.
Don't know how to shoot. Don't even know the understanding
exactly.
of the CCW.
Don't even know the parts of the gun. Don't even know they need to clean the gun on the regular basis. None of that. And everything, and that includes our emotions and our actions.
That's right.
So when you dealing with somebody, you got to make sure, like y'all talking about C-cap your side chick too. See what she been doing. Because it's broad.
Yamp. Wench.
No, we bitches out here. Yeah. And it's yamps out here who are, meddling with people, cars where people are transporting their children. Yeah. That can lead to death. Absolutely. Let me find out you done took something off my car. You finna get ran over when I get it fixed.
And she gonna really do. Do you know she mean that from
She
her
mean
soul?
it from her
Yeah,
soul.
you have to
Listen,
be careful.
my
who you-
actions be planned out. I have a visual of how this is gonna happen. So yeah, you gotta be
Premeditated.
honest, and you have to know who you dealing with on
And
the
that's what I'm
side and in the front.
And see, that's my thing too. You know, commitment is commitment. No matter if y'all gonna get married, no matter if y'all engaged, when you got kids, it's all a commitment. You chose to have kids with me. We in this, we locked in for 17, 18 years now. It's all about respect. You do listen. If I'm respecting you and I'm not bringing stuff to your door, and you will never know who I'm messing with. I deserve that same respect. Don't bring that. Don't tag me in no pictures on Facebook. Nope, I don't want to be tagged.
But in the end,
We family. We
but
share
in the end,
kids.
if y'all both messing around on each other, can y'all really call that respect? Because
Right.
y'all really
That bingo.
disrespecting each other.
Well,
You
if that, I mean, if it's respecting your relationship, if y'all say, yeah, we're gonna be in an open relationship, yeah.
So I got a question. If y'all get a man that's monogamous, and y'all know that for a fact, not know, well, I don't know what he doing, because that's always a cop out.
Right.
How would y'all treat him? Would y'all know how to treat him?
Yes.
If y'all have been dealing with guys who haven't been monogamous
Yes.
for
Say
so
that
many
again.
years,
I would, yes.
would you know how to treat the man? Okay, if you get a man that's finally monogamous and you
Mhm.
know he 100, 10 toes down, would you know how to treat him?
Yes, I would.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would.
You know what?
'Cause
And
I'm
I
ready
feel
for
like
it.
80% of the time when there's
ready
a
for
step
it.
out, it's the man. The woman be all in. I'm sorry.
Yes, I
80% of us, we be
That
all
ain't
in,
true.
ready.
Yes, I
When the
would.
problem comes, it's because y'all want to do what y'all want to do, and then
Mm-mm.
that changed our whole train of thought.
See,
I can be loyal. I can
That's
be
an
loyal
issue.
as I want to, but if
That's
I
an
think
issue.
for a second that you want to do your own thing, you're not
But-
gonna get the same me.
but
Why
if
would I? Why? Why would I do
in
that?
any situation, in any
You
situation,
finna get the whole me. You
No.
finna get the nigga me.
no, if in any situation, it got to be accountability on both sides.
Absolutely.
It can't be, well, you did this and it made me do this.
No, I'm not saying
It can't
play
be
tit
that.
for tat. I'm saying you asked if we know, will we know how to treat a monogamous man? Absolutely. I'm cooking for you. I'm cleaning. I'm doing everything because I know you doing what you're supposed to do. But the moment I see a text or a shady
But
inbox,
it's like you're
But you-
waiting
but if
on
you-
that.
yeah,
no, I'm not
It's
saying
like
I'm
you're
waiting.
waiting and
but-
predicting that. Like,
Uh-uh.
I know he's
Because-
gonna fuck
because
up.
No,
if
I'm not
if-
saying.
hold on.
But I'm
Because
just saying
if
if
he
I run up on
monogamous,
something,
if he monogamous, like you say,
mhm.
then he
That
should have
thought
built
should
up.
come.
He should have built up a rapport with you where you
Mhm.
can give him the benefit of the doubt
Yeah.
if you see something like a
No,
text.
my granny said it takes years to build trust and 2 seconds to break it. So if I see you texting somebody, I'm not saying I'm gonna go looking, but if I see something,
But what
I'm
if somebody?
acting shady.
What if somebody
I'm sorry.
texts him and just was like, "Hey, boo"?
Mm-mm. So if it's okay for somebody to text me, hey,
No,
boo,
no, no,
we
no.
cool.
But
Past
it's
relationships
context though.
and friends, you know that. Hey, big head, I ain't seen him in a while. I
Thank
don't know
you.
what he been up
Hey,
to.
But it's
friend.
You
It's
know it's
context.
shadiness. You
But
know,
that's
context,
not
though.
on him though. That she texted him.
but
You
my
better look
whole
at the
thing
context,
is,
Kristen.
but come on now,
I
let's be
agree.
real.
It's the context. I agree.
This girl texted you first of all. Okay, so she don't know you got
See,
a
you
girlfriend.
got the scenario
Some people
already in
will
your
know.
mind.
If somebody listen, if
That's
it's
how her-
somebody you close to, they should know you in a relationship.
But you
My
have
male
those
friends-
individuals
But
who
everybody don't know
care.
that.
That's true.
You have individuals who just don't care that you're in a
listen to what he
relationship.
said. If somebody
Absolutely.
don't know, oh, it's innocent. It's not innocent.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it like, okay, you get in a relationship, is you
Mhm.
gonna go through your whole phone and send a group
No,
text saying
I'm
you're in a
not saying
relationship?
that either. I'm
Somebody
not saying
you may
that
not
either.
have talked to in like 5 years may text you. You
My
gotta
number
give him
ain't
the
changed.
you gotta give
My
him the
number-
opportunity
but
to
what-
see how he responds
That's
to the
true.
text.
I'm saying
You can't just
anything.
blow up off of that initial text.
I'm not gonna blow up off I'm saying anything shady, like, oh, she's sending you a text, hey baby, I saw you last night, or it was good seeing you, or next time give me a better hug, something shady. Now
But that's
somebody
not
can
shady.
text me like,
He
what's
could have
up,
been
girl?
out
That's
at
not
the
shady.
bar.
Right, that's
He
not.
could have been out at the
That's
bar.
shady to me.
He seen
If
her.
you so this
But
is
it's
my whole thing.
context.
No, if it's okay for me to see you and you to see me, we cool. But if I know you gonna blow up my spot for it, I'm gonna blow up yours. That's how I think. Oh, hey, you see me? Oh, you gave me a hug.
You putting that man in an impossible
Oh,
situation.
well,
Right.
shit. Well,
He-
you
he
gonna
not-
It's
he
damned
can't
if he
win.
do,
wait a
damned
minute.
if he don't.
No, that's
situation.
not true.
He
But
can't
men
win.
are jealous. Men
All
are
right.
Not
jealous.
all
wait a
men
minute.
are not
Men-
all men jealous,
men
but
are
women
jealous.
women are.
So you telling
naturally
me,
jealous,
you
though.
telling me
How
if
about
my man,
next?
wait a minute though, you telling me if my man see me in the club, he walking behind me and I'm hugging on somebody, you don't think he gonna have a problem with that at all?
I'm not saying that. If he a real man, he gonna be like, Well, who is that?
But everybody
If you,
don't think like
if you
that.
trust your
Marquise.
woman, then you gonna ask like, who
But
is
then
that?
they'll say, I don't trust that nigga. It ain't you I don't trust.
Hold up. Stop there. It go both ways. It depends on that person.
We just said it go both ways.
It goes
right?
both ways. It go both ways because everybody, it depends upon your person.
I'm sorry. I
I
guess
agree.
I'm territorial though. Don't
I
expect
agree.
me to do nothing
You
you don't
should
want
be
me to do.
territorial.
Listen,
but-
I'm very territorial.
but I'm
I'm
saying-
territorial of my friends. I'm territorial of everybody.
But I'm saying don't do nothing that you don't want me doing.
fact.
I'm cool with you hugging somebody, but if you got a problem with me hugging somebody, I have a problem.
Let's have an
Because
introduction.
why you so
Let's
insecure
introduce
about
that.
it?
Introduce that.
Why are
though.
you being so insecure
Introduce
about
that,
it?
right?
Though? No, why are you being
Hi,
so
this is,
insecure about it?
introduce
I
that.
don't want to be
Introduce that person.
introduced.
No,
I
That's
don't.
not fair.
I don't want to
Hey.
be introduced.
listen.
No, that's what I'm gonna do. No, I don't know.
Because we all have past relationships.
We do.
have female and male friends. So it's just like, oh, baby, this
All right,
is-
what up,
That's
bitch?
probably why I'm saying now.
Hold up.
Introduce me. Hey, bitch. How you
That's
doing?
her. See, I can't do that.
So listen.
I can't
Let me
do that.
let me tell you
If
something
you
real
telling
quick.
me you and this girl used
About
to
to be
fuck,
mad.
and then y'all hugging, I got a problem with
So-
that. I'm sorry.
well,
I'm sorry.
Time
I'm
out.
sorry.
So me and you out together, right? And we out together often. Okay.
Swear to God.
We
keep
are.
it
We
hard.
out. That be
Shout
my
out to-
date. That's my to go date. What?
John said you that you can't hug any people. You can hug.
So-
It's stipulations to hugging though.
We
So
do. We do a lot of. We do a lot of stuff together,
I
right?
come with a rule book. Yes.
You do, and you very much territorial. Okay, crazy. And I
wouldn't
love
say
it.
that.
I love
wouldn't
it.
Say that.
I love it because I am too. You know what I mean?
You
I
are.
am too. Very much. So when we out together and there's friends wise, male wise, whatever case it is, I'm gonna be like, oh, this such and such. You know, I feel like you should introduce that person. So it won't be awkward. So it won't be weird.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna feel
Yeah,
away.
because I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna
I'm
say,
gonna feel away.
who is that? You could feel that way. So I want you to have that open door, just like when we out together and I see somebody, I'm like, Krista, who is that? You know, and
You
like,
feel
oh,
away about what?
If,
What
if
about
I come in the club and I see you hugging on a female,
definitely. I'm feeling away about
and
it.
I'm behind you, and
When
I
you
see you, I'm feeling away.
Wait.
Perfect.
You say hugging
I
on
got
the
the
female.
Yeah,
exact
hug you.
Like,
word.
One
like-
of them hugs, y'all.
Cause
Wait,
why you
hold
hating
on.
on?
No, see,
It
that
happens
is
a lot
not
with her together.
okay.
It
Let's
happens
talk
with
about
my
a hug.
past.
Like, hey, how you doing? You got a
That's- I'm
problem
cool
with
with
that?
that.
or the side hug.
No, I'm talking about girl. You looking good, girl. Rocking back and forth. That's too much for me.
It is because
I'm sorry.
I'm first of all,
I'm
I
very
agree with you
territorial
there.
and I'm very stubborn. Like, no. And if you see me, you would have a problem. If I'm, oh boy, you smell good. Boy, I see you in here.
Well, you shouldn't want to do that
Sweetie.
while you're with your man anyway.
let me.
No, I'm saying you don't know I'm there. I come in behind you and see you.
Crystal,
It
I
happens.
done seen you out
Okay.
with your significant other, and
Mhm.
we done hugged, and
And that caused a problem.
That's why
a
you
problem.
say this my
that
boy.
shouldn't have caused the
And
problem.
I said,
That's why you
I've
say
been
this
knowing
my
him since
boy.
the
You
sixth
know what I mean?
grade.
You
So
introduced that.
how
so it
did
won't
you
be a problem.
did you introduce
You know,
her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
And,
said,
and what's
I've been knowing
crazy
him
is he
since the
should
sixth
know
grade.
who I am.
and
Like,
it was a
Yeah.
friendly hug. It was a friendly hug.
So if you know the aspects of that, why
Of that
Why-
relationship.
I'm
do
gonna tell y'all
that
why
to
I'm like
yours?
that, because I've been, this is my friend, but it ended up being something else.
Oh,
So that's a
so
trigger
it's-
point.
so
So
it's
it's
a
a
trigger.
trigger,
Okay.
right?
I
It's
get
a
it.
trigger.
Yeah, I get
Okay.
it.
Trigger.
So please
Okay.
let me know all your.
I've
Didn't
been
say that.
I've been
Let
told,
me know all your friends first before you date me.
no, I don't want to hear no friends either.
No, I need to
That's a
know.
lie.
It better not be
So
your
it's
play
based
sister
off
or
some
somebody you done
shit
Yeah.
been
you
through.
did.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a trigger
got
point.
It is because a lot of
Y'all
stuff
know
is
I
a trigger
get
point.
triggered.
Got
I be,
it.
That's what we said. That's what we said. A lot of things stem from our past or her past.
But
or
listen,
everybody's past.
but
Stem from your past.
she's
Yeah.
the same way. She's emotional.
Hell
And
yeah,
I can be
am.
territorial sometimes, but it ain't that deep for me. If you explain to me like, hey, but if I see you with the sexy
Yeah.
hug and y'all rocking, oh yeah, we used to fuck, but 2 or 3, I don't want to hear that. Because if I'm in here hugging on somebody that I used to fuck, it's gonna be a
But
problem.
yeah. If it's somebody they used to sleep with, or
That's what
whatever,
I'm saying.
That's
and I
way
come in the
different.
club after you and you don't
Yeah,
know I'm
that's
there.
kinda
And you
disrespectful.
just, yeah, girl.
Yeah,
where
that's
you
way
at?
different.
No, I'm
I don't like that at all. 'Cause
I'm
my
sorry.
feelings, my feelings do get hurt. You know, I can be a little bit.
I'm very emotional. I'm high emotional, and I tell people too, things trigger me. Don't trigger me, and I won't
Same.
trigger you.
Oh.
If I tell you these things trigger me, and you still do it, we have a problem.
I may be
my
nonchalant
man.
and I may walk out the situation, but just know it's in the back of my mind because
Go
I'm thinking
ahead.
about it like you disrespecting me, and I
Go
don't want
ahead.
that disrespect to go on again because you don't want me to disrespect you. Don't.
Mhm.
How long are y'all going to allow that to continue to trigger y'all?
Man,
Because
until I
y'all
get
gonna
it
be
together.
single
It
forever.
ain't a trigger.
Yeah.
No.
It's like
That's
it's
why-
Very true.
Y'all
that's
gonna
why-
be single
That's
forever.
That's why I'm in the healing process. some stuff I just can't tolerate right now. And I tell people like that triggers me right there. I ain't there yet. So please don't do it to me because I'm not there yet.
So then you're not in the dating process either then, right?
Hell no.
So are you in a dating process?
You got me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're no longer triggered by
She
those
still is.
things?
Sometimes
I'm triggered by some things because if I have a conversation with you about it one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second time, the third time it come up, what we talking about? Like it's no conversation no more.
Yeah,
because
we gotta these comments.
I'm gonna bring it to you, and I want it to be addressed.
But
You
see,
know?
and it
And I
depends
don't
on
want it to keep
if
happening.
we are in a monogamous relationship.
Facts,
If
that's
we
right.
just talking, I'm not gonna trip.
Facts.
But if you at my house and I'm at your house and we saying that it's just us, I'm sorry, you owe me an explanation as to why you in here sexy hugging on this chick you used to have sex with. Because guess what?
And
I'm
that's
not gonna
in
do it to
that's
you
in it, missing
because I
those
know
too.
this is a trigger
That's
for
in it,
me.
that's
So
in
I'm
it.
not gonna do
Hella
nothing to
missing
make
those.
you feel the
No.
way I feel.
That's in the hella mixed signal.
Mixed signals are not good.
No,
But still,
no.
I totally agree with the mixed signals and the triggers. But once again, how long are we going to allow the triggers
You right.
to keep us
I don't know,
down?
man.
And
But I can say it hasn't
how long
happened
are
to
we going to
me.
keep bringing up the past relationships and
I'm-
blaming it on?
I'm
and
right here.
putting it
I'm
on
dealing
this
with what's
dude,
right
the
in front of me.
dude.
I'm
Right,
sitting
and
there
that's
having-
Women
that's a
do
problem.
that. Marquise, am I
Absolutely.
lying though? Like women
Absolutely.
do that. The past relationship they did, went through whatever, and they get with the new dude.
Guys
Well, my
do.
ex did this, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna do it too.
And
Like,
you can't do that. You
All the
can't do
time.
it.
all
You
the
can't
time.
do
The
it.
guys are like that as well too, but with us, right? Because
Men do it too. Men
Right.
do it too. But that's why you gotta wait and heal from some stuff before you try to pursue something with somebody else.
I think women put it out there way at the
Too.
beginning. I'm not sure the bitch.
Oh shit.
I am not her, not the one or the two.
And that's crazy because I tell you, I don't want to know about your other bitch. I don't want to know her name. I don't want her skin tone. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know her.
But
I
if
don't
you
tell
looking
me
for,
you
if
don't
you
wanna
want to know
looking,
who somebody is so I can know.
I don't want to hear no
Right.
stories.
Coming from behind.
I'm saying no.
but if you're looking for somebody that's to be monogamous to you, it shouldn't even be no other females. Period. Like,
But some people will bring up their ex in conversation. Like, why are we bringing her up? I
Mhm.
remember one time, save it.
Let's talk about
Okay,
it a little bit. It
you
depends.
say that.
I want
I
you
don't
to
wanna
have
hear
that
it.
open door.
If it's not
conversation
about me,
with
don't. If it's about I don't want to hear that. Sorry, don't bring that to me. I'm sorry, just don't.
We all
That's what I
have
tell people.
pass.
We all got to pass, yeah.
But
we
I'm
do.
focused on what we doing right now with each other. But still, I want to work. I want to make sure that we both are healed from that. And we can discuss that.
I
so
think
know
we,
not
yeah,
to do
but I
certain
think we
things
have to be
and what we
totally
know where we
honest
are.
with people too and
Honesty
say,
is
hey, I
everything,
got
too.
triggers that I'm still trying to deal with. Just
Honesty
like
is
I said at the
everything.
beginning, if you take bipolar meds, that's something I need to know off the bat.
Yeah.
You ain't finna be around me and turn it to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. We not finna do that because somebody gonna
But
get body
technically,
slammed.
you can turn it to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde off of being triggered. So it don't even have.
Facts.
Right.
So having
Big facts.
because
Right.
she just turns to violence. So that's like
And maybe I should just do that too and leave it at that. Like if you do, but that's a trigger.
I give a warning. Though.
That's a trick. That's a reaction to a trigger, though. That's what I'm saying.
I
And
definitely.
if I tell you I'm struggling with something, stuff like that, I'm struggling
Right,
with.
I'm
Don't put me in a predicament to struggle with this and then act out on you.
anybody that'll do something to you that'll make you want to
said
be
that way
violent
too
towards
calm.
them,
Mhm.
you shouldn't even be dealing with them in the first place because
Right.
at the end of the day, it boils down to respect. You know what I'm saying? Like if they doing something that's disrespectful, that's gonna make you get violent, they don't need to even be in your life, period. So it's like
But it's because people react to things differently. What may not be a big deal to y'all is a big deal to her.
We
Yeah.
always
like,
had a conversation.
Just like y'all saying
We
that
always had
the
that
hug
conversation.
ain't a big deal to y'all, it's a big deal.
It's
to
a big
me.
deal to me
Yeah.
because it depends on that.
And hugging is a major term of endearment. That's a
It
major
is,
term,
but you
especially
know
the
what?
rock. The rock mean
My
y'all rubbing
rules for hugging.
genitalias.
My rules
Oh, goodness.
for
Y'all
hugging.
rubbing balls.
And it's very
and
simple.
kitty.
'Cause
Let's go.
this is funny. My rules for hugging is
Shit.
if you gonna hug another woman, you should not be hugging her around her
around
waist.
her
You
waist.
should be hugging
That's
her.
what I'm talking about. And the
And-
rock.
And in
No, the
turn,
rock, the hugging that I envision with y'all two that
Yup.
causes a problem.
Y'all
And
rubbing
then the
balls.
rock.
Balls
Rubbing
is
on my
getting,
booty and stuff.
Mm-mm.
No, we ain't doing
balls
that.
is getting stimulated. Y'all, I'm talking about one of these hugs. Stand up.
What?
Stand
Listen.
up. Yeah, you do him. Then he stand back like, shit, you looking good, girl.
If
No,
she does that,
that's
then
a
that's
no for me.
disrespectful.
Thank you. That's a no for
Okay, yeah,
me.
that's
That's
not,
like me. That's like me
not a
looking at a
hug.
dude that got on some joggers, hugging him like, damn, you looking. Boy, let me step back and look at you in them joggers. Boy, you looking good.
Great
No,
joggers.
it's a
But
no
let me
for
tell you
me.
this. You saying if your guy do it, like if your guy do it, or
Fucking right. Any,
So
yeah, no, not my guy, but somebody that I'm. Well, yeah,
if
I'm
he do that to a
talking.
girl and he hug her and
Yep.
he better not ever do that, because I feel like that is disrespectful on all levels. Like
Hugging is a term of endearment. You know that could be.
hug,
You don't know
hug.
what I see. If I see y'all from behind, you could be kissing her on the neck.
But
I
that's
don't
just
know
your
that.
assumption.
That's right. That's my assumption. That's
And
yep.
you can't.
And you
go
have to
off
ask
of that.
questions too. You might want to ask questions too before
See,
you blow
and
off
that's
the
what I'm
gas and
working
you
on,
behind
because
county jail.
I'm so stubborn. I'm
I
just
used
gonna
to
give you
work
the
there.
silent treatment. I'm gonna walk past you like I don't know you.
Yeah.
You gonna try to call me? I'm not gonna answer. You gonna try to knock on my door? I'm not gonna answer.
See, if I was to walk up into that,
And you can also catch crabs.
you know-
Nurse's opinion. Can't y'all catch
Listen.
the crabs from all that contact? You know, that's a lot of
What?
rubbing and
That's
You
a
know?
the infestation has to be.
that's too much rubbing for me.
What
Stop
is wrong with
rubbing.
you?
I don't know. Y'all
if
know I
I
got a
if I
problem.
walk up into that, if I see that,
She's snappy.
if his back is
Who?
towards me and he is hugging a woman like this, my first reaction, I'm walking up and I'm kicking you somewhere. I'm either
Right,
kick you in
right.
your ass or the back of your knee. Because what are you doing? I'm gonna think
That's
about it
see?
first, but that's gonna be
Hugging is and this. Somebody said I give all my hoes a handshake then a hug.
Oh,
Well, maybe
that, what's the handshake for?
Okay, so this
What's
is
the handshake for? What's okay if you gonna hug them? What's the handshake for? I'm lost with that. You
I
might as
want
well
you-
just go on and hug.
Listen, please do side hugs from now on with me. Side hugs, do daps.
oh yeah,
Do a
that.
dab.
You gotta
With
you
that-
listen here.
I'm
You
just
have to
saying.
let
I'm
me
just
know
I was
that
gonna
that
say, we
person.
ain't do no side hug.
You gotta let me know that you
We
and that
didn't.
person.
You're right.
have-
We didn't, and we won't. But it is the point. Is that it is a different. Everybody is different. So with that, it's
Because
like
I'm gonna think you just had my man dick on your thigh, like
Oh,
it's touching.
You just
God.
real
Oh,
deep in
yeah,
thought about
sorry.
that
yeah.
hood.
That's how I think.
Listen,
That's
I have to
me.
understand how to
That's
will
Crystal's
that's how I
future
them wandering
husband
minds. That's
do
what
not
caused
give
a
out
lot
hugs.
of problems.
at all.
Right.
Don't rub because
Don't speak.
hold your head down and keep walking.
Because
real
I'm gonna
fast.
smell white diamonds on you, and I'm be like, hold on, who you was at church hugging on?
I'm like, who is
like
wearing
that. And Egyptian musk. You'll be amazed that people still wear that stuff. We need to get into some of these comments. Y'all want to reply to some? It was some earlier. I can't go back to.
I
it for
went and
Rob
applied
O'Drama.
to Rob. I told Rob, hey, because Rob was our guest last time.
Oh, we got a Villard boss. What
Do
did he
you
say?
guys have any
Villard?
questions for us on the panel? Please
We
chime in
got,
right
we
now.
got plenty.
Let's go.
Yeah, Keisha, white diamonds. Like, who is that? Why? And I'm that person. If you smell an ounce different, and you know that's
no
just
white
insecurities.
diamonds. I used to buy my mama that.
Ooh, had a whole church
just
smell
why
it.
do you
Smell it
spray
in the
that?
Bibles and on the pews.
Okay,
That is
see,
horrible.
okay.
She
That
used
is
to say, buy me the big bottle too.
why with the red box, the red box and the gold writing. Okay, y'all want to go through these questions? We got a few more minutes.
Okay. Oh, I can't. I don't know what happened to Village. Rob.
I don't know
His was
either.
there.
Keisha said it's all about perception. If you trust your mate, then you can't assume ill intent all the time. That is true. But sometimes I don't even be worried about him. It's the woman, and these women are vicious. Big John said, "Damn, you can't hug people anymore." I just broke all that down. Rewind it, baby. I
John
broke-
Crystal does not allow hugging.
I hugged him. I seen him on third. Was that at
Did
Lux?
you give him the shake?
No. I gave him the
You
pat.
ain't
What
give
up?
him no-
What up, bro? What's good? Because at the end of the day, I didn't know if he was in there with a woman. Now, how would she have felt we in there rocking and shit?
Mhm.
Somebody's gonna be pressed.
All she had to do
Not all
was
women.
ask,
though.
always.
who is
Y'all know
that?
how?
You
Do
could have
y'all
been
live
his
in Milwaukee?
cousin.
Do y'all know how these females
You could
operate?
have been
You
his
don't know.
cousin. You could
That's
have
why
been
you
his
ask.
sister.
That's
I
why
don't
you
be
watch.
giving
That's why you watch. That's why you ask. You know, I'm very.
She
I'm very
has a man mentality when it comes to
See,
I
I
dating.
watch.
just answered Rob on
Yeah,
that.
she has a man mentality
watch.
when it comes to dating.
I
We gonna
watch
see. That's why we need to.
people-
We gonna get the speed dating
I
together.
people
Everybody-
watch. I
Oh,
watch.
boom! Speed dating is going down because she needs a hookup. Wait, one more. We got to get to Villa Boss. What did he say about black women? We got to
You,
go back.
you into the speed dating. You up there?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
she
I'm
up
helping.
next. We can't get to this comment.
facilitate because I'm crazy.
I can't get to the comment.
Rob has said that
We finding you
women like to be niggas, and I agree. I think that a lot of women have switched the role of like I have to be tough just like a dude.
What do you say?
Somebody, I don't know. Villa Boss said something about black women. I don't know. We're gonna have to go.
He
back
said
and
something
comment.
about don't act like women don't cheat or something like
No,
that.
didn't say that. We were talking about black men. We
What
didn't
was the
say that.
What was the question?
It wasn't.
It was
a question.
something
It was
like
a comment.
don't act like women don't cheat or something.
It was
like
a
that.
comment. So I don't
We
know.
didn't say women don't cheat.
Hold on,
We
I'm
say
gonna go back to it
everybody
real
cheat.
quick.
That's not,
We got 5
Black
minutes.
women don't cheat.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
We don't. We're just great.
Women don't cheat at all.
Thank you.
We're perfect angels.
But when we do, it's gonna be like your cousin or your stepdaddy because we go for the jugular when we do. Just know, boo. If we do it, you're gonna know about it,
Jesus Christ.
and you're
So
gonna
what?
be hurt.
Intentionally just lied.
Don't do that. We don't. Don't believe the hype. We're perfect in every way. God made us brown angels. All right, we're out of here. It was fun, y'all. Thanks, Marquise. What's next week? Because we're coming back next week.
Are we
'Cause I
next
get an
week or
extra
not every
Sunday.
other week? Oh, okay.
I get an extra Sunday.
First of all,
Don't look at me like that. I get an extra Sunday. So next Sunday will be Black Owned Business. We're gonna do the shout out for Black Owned Businesses next Sunday. So y'all can comment people y'all want us to
I
feature.
wore my t-shirt on
Nikki-
the wrong day.
No,
Yeah.
this is all month too.
Nikki Nails. We'll do what's her name? Lon
I'm,
Lashes.
Definitely shouting out Tokyo Roses, Lash and Beauty, Lash Extensions.
We're supposed to pin that in the comments and then voice for the youth.
girl.
All right, y'all. Till next Sunday. I know you still didn't show us how to pin. You know what? Don't. You know what?
we'll work on it.
Well, we're gonna pin it next week, hopefully.
We just chose noon, like I agreed to go back to.
See, there you go.
So next week is it noon or is it
No,
1 o'clock?
no one.
See, he be playing.
Nikki, 1
See.
o'clock.
1
I'm gonna
p.m.
text you. Don't forget.
You know, 1:30.
It's a rough day.
It's color people time. It's okay.
It's color people month.
Nikki having a rough life.
I think we
Girl,
all
who you
are.
telling? Who you
I agree to
telling?
that.
Christmas, goodbye.
Oh, I said we wrapping it up. Bye guys, until next time. We should have took communion.